talk hell, and I'm so oh man, what happened? What happened, family? That's what we want to know. What happened? Well, researchers, as you do know, that when the market is red, we go shopping, and you guys had an opportunity to go shopping for 5 whole hours. For 5 whole hours, it was like a crazy crash, and everybody was like, "What's happening? Oh, it's going crazy." I've seen people on groups; they was selling. That was so dumb. We don't sell uh, when the market is red. We buy, right? And if you are gonna sell, are you feeling uncomfortable with your investment? Guess what? You wait till a green day so you don't lose no money, right? Because if you sell on red, you lose money. But if you sell on green, beloved, you don't lose no money. However, if you're a long-term investor, we understand that 20%. It was just really a 20% deal. It wasn't really a crash, like a significant crash, right? And I know everybody's resistance level is different, and so since everybody's resistance level is different, some of y'all start really freaking out at 20%. Stop, chill out, okay? The market is going to go. It's going to go back, but at the same time, every crypto is down. Bitcoin was down. Ethereum was down. Saitama was down. Shiba Inu was down. All of that it was just down. But just because it's down, what goes up? I mean, what goes up must come down, right? And so that's normal, researchers. It's normal when you start losing stuff. It's normal when the market does those things, all right? Because at the end of the day, still has to correct itself. And with your investments, don't go in there blindly, right? I want you to start as researchers. Now, I'm going to drop jewels for you, and I'm going to drop jewels for you, and I'm going to tell you about psych, right? But you have to listen to the basic. You have to pay attention to basic economics, right? Um, and you have to understand in your investments whether in the economy or we are in a inflationary period or if we are in a deflationary period, right? And typically about this time we go in our markets, whether we are in the stock market or whether we are in the crypto. Look at every cycle from 2009 all up to now. You'll see where every time we have that bear market kind of at the end of November, and then it bulls back up again at in December, and we get when we can collect in on some bags and go on home, right? So even though it was a 5 hour, what some people are calling crashes, I wouldn't say it was a crash. It wasn't that big of a. It wasn't that big. And when you say crash, that means we thinking 75 to 80% loss. You know what I'm saying? That's a crash. That what we experience now, that was just a little rough of your feathers a little bit. And as you see, if you go and look at your investments, what's happening? Your investments are going back up. So if you would have bought during that 5 hour period, guess what? You would have already started making money on your investments. You would have started making money on your crypto assets, right? Because it was 5 hours. And during the red time, or if you've ever heard the expression, when you hear us say buy the dip, that means because look at here. You know how like even on the stock market, you can make money when something is going down, and you can also make money when something is going up. But you kind of have to be, and that's more advanced trading, and that gets into like kind of day trading and things of that nature. So that's why it's real important to have your alerts set on your phone, because your applications will give you alerts when if something is slipping by 5%, if something is slipping by 10%, whatever whatever you want that notification to go you can set those whether you're using, it don't matter. You can use Webull, you can use Crypto.com, you can use Coinbase. Any of those, all of those market applications have it where you can set notifications. So if something is at a certain price or whatever you can sell, you can buy, right? It's just like crypto kind of mimics the stock market in a sense, but just a little different because the crypto market is more volatile and everything. But however, besides that, guys, don't panic, researchers. But I want y'all to research it. I want you to see when does typically the market goes up and when typically it goes down. That's basic economics. So you have to understand basic principles of economics if you want to see results and if you want to kind of start understanding where we are um, in our market, right? Because there's all types of markets. There's the crypto market. There's all types of market, and you have to understand that market. Well, until next time, don't panic, guys. And I think this is cool. It lets you go. I can go live from the phone. I didn't know I could do that. So that is absolutely amazing. I am going. I am. I'm about to get out my Walmart clothes, and I'm headed to a lunch with some other people. So I'm just excited to get the fellowship with other women and whatnot. And yeah, so again, red days are for shopping. Find that coin you've been looking at, go buy you a bag. Right? But remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what to do with your money. It's up to you what you do um, with your money, but I can tell you what I sure will do with mine. This is Talk Hell. I am logging out. Don't panic. Don't panic. This is not the time to panic. It is the time to buy. Seize the opportunity. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.